Hey guys, how's it going? Chamwan here, and you may be wondering, where the hell am I? Well, I'm in my first ever world. So hey guys, how's it going? Chamwan here, and as you can tell in the title, yeah, this is my first ever world. Now, I am in creative mode right now because after a while I did start to go into creative mode and cheat. But for a lot of this world was like, I don't know, this is what I was always on. So this is the first ever world that I created, and as soon as I spawned, I believe it was like around here, I was like, I'm going to build my house here. And I already knew well, not what I was going to do, but I already kind of knew what I was going to do. So yeah, this is my first ever house. And it is square. Well, it's a rectangle, but you know, it doesn't have like any depth whatsoever. It's just square. So I'm gonna kind of take us in to like some history. So if you're wondering why I'm making this video, it's not just for like nostalgia, but it is because someone ages ago, like maybe even 6 months ago, on a stream said, can you do a tour of your first ever world? Because I spoke about it before, so I thought I might as well. So welcome to the first ever tour. Now, as you can see here, there's a massive village, and I'll actually tell you truthfully what is legit and what isn't, because most of that was actually legit, and I was quite happy with that. So first off, we start with my house, and I remember building this with only half of this done, like half of this, and then this castle was done like later. So we come over here to the house where this was added in later. I had a lot of secret like compartment areas actually. So like, that's downstairs, and this leads actually to the castle. This was all done legit as well, with the windows. It used to have like a bathroom area here, I think, if I remember correctly. I have some really old world saves of this actually somewhere. But yeah, we have the downstairs, which leads to the exact same place, the enchanting table. I don't know what I was going to build here, but I didn't do anything. So that's my incinerator. Had to build it quite far down or else the wood would set on fire. This goes to my mine, which also leads like upstairs again. The kitchen, as always. I always build these kitchens, so you know that's the same. This was all spawned in, but I did used to have, because in like 1.7.5 actually, if you guys didn't know, you can actually stack food. So all this bread and stuff was actually, it was like literally like this. So I would have a chest of like, how much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this be 9, 18, 27, 36, 58, 40. I'm missing. Well, you know, maths stuff. But anyway, that would have been like that much. And this is a fridge, which I clicked and I got random food each day. I'm gonna put that back in. Okay, I can't put that back in. Let's put it back in here. So yeah, this was the fridge that I built, my first ever world. 64 coal, 64 coal. We come over here. This is actually where I stored most of my stuff. Then I changed it to the second floor, and I built stairs all with also ladders, and I don't know why I did that, but I did. This is the downstairs, which leads to some secret areas. So over here, which you can't actually get out here, but I'll show you why in a second. So yeah, we have this, we have the upstairs, which also leads to the pool, and you can get out the pool area. I kind of made, I don't know why, I kind of made a couple of like secret areas. And then if you come over here, I built this, so you click that, it waits a bit, and then secret area where you can get back in here. So we're back in this room. So I'm going to show you the chest room. Oh wait, that's not the chest room. This is the chest room, where yeah, this was poorly designed. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. This was very poorly designed, and I don't know what really this is here, because this doesn't need to be here. But this is like the chest. So like we got the diamond armor, we got the gold armor, we got the chain and stuff. So obviously, yeah, the diamond armor was spawned in, but a lot of my stuff was actually like legit. I think after a while I started to just doss around on the world because I kind of got bored. So that leads to my castle, which I'll go to later. It also leads to my bedroom, which obviously would be very, very unsafe. Some of the chests the wrong way because, as you can tell, with Minecraft updates and stuff, with the new chest, it did do that. All of this, wow, actually, just looking at this, all of this is actually legit, like all these blocks. And just reminiscing on all these, wow, this is amazing what I had. Wow, I didn't even have a lot of dirt or cobblestone. I must have used it for something. Yeah, that's clearly spawned in. Definitely spawned in. My first ever balcony. Oh my god, I love making balconies because they're so good. I actually made 2, which is really stupid now that I think about it. I also made a diving board into my pool. But, as you can see here, look, two balconies. I mean, that one's kind of connected to a railcart system, which leads to somewhere. And I'm going to show you where it leads to, right now, actually. So, if we take a minecart, hang on a second. There we go. I know I filled it with minecarts. So, I didn't have any powered rails when I was doing this, so, yeah. I only had a couple, as you can see here. But we're gonna go on this epic journey. This is my lighthouse, which I built. Didn't really build anything. Kind of just looks like a dick, really. But yeah, so this leads to over here, and if you don't actually know why, then it was actually because if you come further here, see, look at, I like this old generated, like, kind of world spawn. This is what I've always liked about Minecraft, the old worlds, because the spawning's just so much better, I think. The world spawn. Nowadays it's all forests and set to something. But like look over here. Over here it just seems cool and stuff. But anyway, so it was actually over here. So before, animals always spawn near light in Minecraft, and I think I cleared it here. But there was actually a lava pool, so loads of animals came around, and there was always wolves. Like, wolves always spawned here. There was always like 8 or 7. So I actually got loads of wolves from here, and this is where I came like every night to collect them. But yeah, that's where I came from here. That's why there's like a massive torch trail. I remember the nights of strolling down here to get some wolves with like loads of bones and then coming back. I also remember a mob spawner somewhere. Hang on, let me think. It was like near a mine system, but I didn't use that. If you're wondering why this is all flat out as well, I like my land flat. So this was actually all rigid and jaggedy like that. So I kind of flattened it out. Looking now, it looks pretty bad, but, you know. And, I was going to build this, like, I don't know, I was going to build like a summer house, I guess, up here. But that didn't really work. So, yeah. And what else was there? There was... Oh yeah, I had to build the end portal here, because since my world was 1.7, end portals weren't out yet, so I kind of had to build it there. I don't know why the gravel's like that and stuff, and I don't know what that is either. But anyway, moving on. We got the nether portal, which I built there because I realised it was too noisy. Lava source. Ah, it's down here, right? So, yeah, my sand trick. So basically, if you come down here, I found a spawn. This was like the first ever spawner I found. Hang on. Come on, let's find it. This one. I actually built a like spawn trap or something, so when they spawn, they should go down here. They should flow into here, and then they like suffocate here. Because from zombies, you used to actually get feathers, and there was like 0 XP. So this is where it would happen. I don't know if they spawn anymore because I don't think they do. Hang on, this is a normal, right? So I don't know if they spawn or not, but oh well. So basically, yeah, that was like my area. I don't know what does this go to? Ooh. An actual cave. Whoa, an old cave. Interesting. Let's not get lost there, or else I will hate myself. I'm already lost. Oh, that's not the best. Wait, am I already lost? No, I'm out. We're good. So, that's what that is. So I'm going to fly all the way back up. So my first ever mob spawn. The nostalgia, you guys don't realize the nostalgia about this is great. So we're going to actually go to my room now, which has the bigger balcony up here. Shabam! Which actually leads to like a pool down there. We also have a pig and a saddle and all those. So yeah, this is where all my dogs were, but I don't know, they must have died or something. Oh no, wait, I had more creatures. So I had loads of bunnies in here. That's what I had. But yeah, they kind of all died because I updated. Yeah, I had more creatures for a while, which was interesting. This is the first ever fire pit plus TV area. And I don't know, it's just funny reminiscing. If I remember correctly, yep, I had a chest full of diamonds. And that with... Oh, interesting. Alright, so... Well, ooh. I was typing that. Ooh. And this was like my little jacuzzi area, which led to the top. I thought my dogs were up here. Where are my dogs? Clearly I don't know where my dogs are. So this was like a little area, which you couldn't escape at all. But yeah, that's that. And then we come over to my castle. Now, this was actually legit. All of my castle was legit. I remember... Oh, right. I remember mining the area for all of the cobblestone, which was actually here. This is why I had to mine all the cobblestone. I don't know why I did. I just wanted to do it. So this is like this was actually all stone, and I just mined completely like all of it. And then I think this bit I TNT'd with 1 TNT, and all of this was TNT made as well. I remember doing that. But yeah, all of this was actually like stone, and I just mined it completely and kept on going down. So yeah, all of this was just, yeah, don't know how many pickaxes I went through from that. So that's how I got to build this, which has a lopsided, you know, kind of glass structure, which kind of annoys me now looking at that, and I have to fix it, but unfortunately I can't, because that is another kitchen. Because I love building kitchens. I built a little moat round, and then I realized mobs were like walking in here when there's no more fire, so I kind of did this, which is pretty pointless looking at it, but oh well. We'll have a little pool, because from here you can get down. I'll show you at the end. The dog, that's where it stayed, and then I had ladders going up first. If I remember correctly, it was ladders going up first, and then going downwards. See, I could do this, so I wouldn't die. This is like the little bedroom that I had, and there's no fences for the support, so that actually really sucks. Another kitchen, yep, and the bridge leading up, so we go up some more. Yeah, it was a very poorly designed. This is like my first. Oh, an iron golem. I didn't realize I had you. Let's open up all these. So yeah, I had loads of stoves. I don't know why I made all the stoves. I just kind of did. And then for some reason there are no more ladders, and we have to use this to go up here. But yeah, this was all legit. I remember every time I had it on peaceful, and when I was building these, I built to the top and then just dropped down to the next one, because on peaceful you regen hearts. So when I fell down, I kind of just healed myself back up. And then yeah, I built this. So I could do this and go like down. And obviously with the trapdoors there, I would survive. Unless Minecraft's updated to that, then now I can't. So that is all that. I don't think I showed the farm, but I mean, not much to tell. This is first farm and stuff, you know, not a lot. And now we come to the village, which is probably my main pride in my first ever world, actually, because this was all legit up to, and you probably won't believe me, what was it legit up to? So I built all of this legit, all of that. I think it was actually up to that it wasn't legit, because I had to use cobwebs. So it was actually up to this bit that I used creative, which is pretty impressive, saying like, this is my first ever world. So yeah, I played this quite a lot, as you can clearly see. That's a great, I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have a look. So I tried to put style into them, but obviously in some of them I just didn't. So yeah, we're gonna start from this side. So this was the first ever thing that I built, and oh my god, the nostalgia. So this is the village. We have 2 entrances. Oh man, this is weird. We have the docks, which you can clearly see is a boat, and then leads over. I think I had a trapdoor as well, but I don't know where that's gone. And actually looking at this, I don't even know if you can get out. No, you can't. This is the worst docks ever, because you can't actually get out. You used to be able to, but then I kind of filled it with a lot of stuff. So this is the... Actually, wait. This might have not... Well, I think the buildings were actually legit, then the items added were not. So like all these... I think actually all these villages were, and up to a certain point where I had more creatures, and then it wiped them all out, so I had to spawn in some more. But yeah, we have the aisles and the foods and stuff. I think these are all foods, and like potions, cakes, soup, melons, mushrooms. Yeah, all like ingredients and actual foods. And then we have, I don't know what this area is. I think it's just like trading or something. But I kind of had all those. And then this comes to the like aisles where you check out and stuff, where we have villages in here, and yeah, this is where you check out. So this is like my supermarket, I guess. Yeah, this I built legit. As you know, I love building, you know, statues. You can actually get in here as well and fly to the top, where I don't know where you look out in his head. Oh, you can look out. Okay, so you can come out here. All right, awesome. Oh god, I need to breathe. You know when you get that thing when you breathe and it hurts? Look at all the iron golems as well, like in a row. They're like walking back. Oh no, you've got to be an awkward one, don't you? So no, yeah, that was that. This was the first ever art gallery I built. I think this was one of the first buildings I built in this village, where yeah, I just tried to get as much like different art as I could, and upstairs as well, but you know. So yeah, this is the kind of picnic area and the playground. I think this was supposed to be a slide, don't really know. And a seesaw, which clearly is not a very good seesaw. But yeah, this is like the picnic area. And these are all the houses, so if you want to know, okay. Well, I didn't really decorate them inside and stuff that much. I kind of just put a bed and stove. But I did change like the design of the houses quite a lot. So over here, if you're wondering why I didn't use the stairs, is because there weren't any stairs before, as in like to connect. There had to be slabs. So instead of this, like, I would have done that, but instead, when I built these, that was a no-no. So you know. And I've just noticed they're quite close together. I had to build this all on water, by the way. Like this, there was no land here. I had to build it across, and all of this wood was on water. That's how much wood I had to get for this. Giggity. But yeah. So lighthouse as well. We have either the stairs or the ladder. I'm gonna go up the ladder. This was one of my most impressive builds actually, because this one actually looks quite nice. I used to have this on Dex, like Feed the Bee server, as a house actually, like this design. So yeah, so this is like the lighthouse where, well, I think I was supposed to make it a lighthouse, but I don't know if it was. Oh god, it's gonna take a while to go down now, because it's ladders. God damn it, god damn you ladders. So yeah, that was what that was. And then over here we actually have the restaurant, which is like, that's where all the cooking is. So I put down loads of cakes. This is where you eat. I trapped the villagers in here, so it actually looked like there were people eating. And then, oh yeah, this was the men's and this was the women's. So, whoa, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of... Wait, I think this was the men's. Yeah, this is the men's, I think. Was it the men's? I don't know which is the men's and which is the women's. I should have probably wrote that down, but I didn't. Now, let's have a look in this one. So this one's all mirrors and stuff. Can you just... Okay. Yeah, I think this was the women's because it's a lot more like... Yeah. So that was the women's. We come over to... what was over here? That I missed quite a lot, clearly. This was the equipment shop. Okay, so we have a villager in here, and we have all the equipment, I think, that you can buy. We have the the clothes shop. So there's actually a time where you could put armor and stuff on skeletons. Like if you threw it, they would wear it, and they would definitely do that. So I actually had some skeletons trapped here with all the armor and stuff. So yeah, the items were spawned in, but the building was actually legit, which I'm kind of, you know. And then we have the upstairs, which has all of this in, and you know, I was supposed to color code these. Well, not color code them, but like color them in. But yeah, that didn't work. So that's the clothes shop. So yeah, we come over to, what's this? The weapons shop. This has swords, bows, and arrows. All right, not the biggest thing ever, but oh well. This is, oh yeah, the cinema where they can't get out. So. This was basically the cinema that I built, which was pretty useless actually, coming across it. But yeah, and then since villagers can't get out and I could just open and close the door. So we come over to that. When villagers kind of went overboard, I had to actually fishing rod them as well. But yeah, this was the zoo. Now I'm kind of proud of this in a way, because I did this and then I put all together all of them. So like, you know, clicking them and then they spawn out. And what else? Oh yeah, I had over here, not there, I had here. Yeah, I had sheep here and wolves here, but the wolves ate the sheep through the glass when the sheep came near to the glass, if that makes sense. I had chickens in here. No, wait. Oh, I remember now. Right, so I had chickens in here, but the ocelots ate the chickens, and then I had sheep in here, as you can see there. That's why that's not regrowing, but the dogs ate the sheep. So my zoo kind of got screwed over there. And then upstairs we have, what's this? We have a slime. We have a bat. We have villagers. We have an iron golem. So this was like a zoo for all the stuff. I think this is a squid. Yeah, that's a squid. So over here I was going to have a wither, but then I realized he might keep blowing up shit and my zoo would die. Skeleton, zombie, silverfish, spider which always dies, and a creeper. And yeah, that's what was in that basically. I used to ride around in a pig with a saddle. So this is the bar. The bar didn't actually, looking back, the bar doesn't actually look that bad. You know, I thought it would look worse. The bar doesn't look that bad. I think yeah, this is just kind of empty stuff. Oh wait, there's night vision. I tried to get them different colours because they used to be different colours. All that is different colours. So we have that over there. And then this is where I started to rush, like, building stuff, because I kind of couldn't be bothered. So I kind of built a church with people in, and then we have the high priest, and, well, I don't even know if he's a priest. What would you call him? Can't remember. But yeah, this was the church. The cross was really badly made because it's just brown wool and a cross. But yeah, that's not looking good. All the houses, and then we have this. This is the hotel area. So I've actually marked as well all the rooms and stuff that are available and not available, I think. But I can't remember if crosses are available or crosses aren't available. So I actually marked down all these rooms and I actually built them all. So you come there, this is like the till. I know it's a really bad, poorly made till, but it is a till, I swear. This is like floor 1, and then room 7, 8 and stuff. So if I come in here, this was like the room for it. You get a bed and that, and a window, that's about it, really. Oh, get out before that. So that was that. I don't think I had a penthouse, really, for this. But we're going to keep going up. Now, I don't think I made a penthouse. I was going to, but I didn't. And then at the top, we have a massive swimming pool with iron golems. This was supposed to be a lifeguard seat, I think. This was the diving board, which I don't know why this is here, but it is. And I kind of got this design, actually, from Hong Kong, where wherever we are, there's, like, palm trees. So I put jungle wood like that, and I thought it actually looked quite nice. So that's the hotel. Very, very clearly nice hotel with totally not trapped villages. Where are the villages? Hello, village? Ah, there's one. So yeah, all the rooms are the same. And then we come over to the prison, which has some captives, I believe. So, yeah, so it's all filled with snow as well because of these. And then we have the jail cells, where some of them are actually locked up and others aren't. And then this is like the prison guard tower, I believe, that I made. But yeah, I have the cobwebs to look like barbed wire, but I don't know if that really worked. Probably not. So yeah, this is like my first ever world. Wow, this nostalgia. Yeah, I'd love to finish this one day, but I don't know what else. I had actually a list on my iPod of the stuff I needed to build, like a library. I believe there was. I added a cinema, so I don't need to do that. But there's a library, a pet shop where I'd have wolves and cats and stuff like that. But yeah, wow, this is. You guys probably think like this sucks as a building. You suck at building shit. But no, this is nostalgic to me. This is the first ever world, you know. That was that. I don't think I built anything in the end, actually. So I think if I go in there, I'm gonna probably have to kill myself to get out. Oh no, wait! I can get the through the pole. Yeah, this is the lighthouse, which I mean, it's not the best, but yeah, we have the glass surrounding and stuff. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour, and whoever asked for it like ages ago, here's the tour for you, buddy. We can sit down on a beautiful sunrise on the roof. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Let's Play video will be out tomorrow, and get ready for December the 25th, because on Christmas Day you're getting a gift. Actually, wait, no, that's sunrise. Never mind, it's not sunset. That's awkward. So yeah, whoever requested it, sorry that it's been so long. I've clearly been busy. I mean, didn't forget or anything. No, I probably forgot. Yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Hope you enjoyed my first ever world. This brought back actually a lot of nostalgia for me, because just seeing my first ever house just makes me smile, because how badly designed it is. With this is just funny, and then all the doorways that I made that weren't even necessary, like this. I mean, 3 high is only just jumping. Then I put a freaking light source here. Like, oh, that just makes me chuckle. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tour, and well, yeah, that's about it. I can't say get ready for the next episode, because this is really the only tour video that there is, and I'm not really gonna work on this world. I thought I'd share it with you guys because I really like this world a lot, and to go out. We're gonna listen to some cat music, yeah, and burn the spider. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, goodbye.